Chamatkar Sandhu reporting for MMAPLUS at a special media event here in London at Gymbox, promoting UFC Fight Night London. And I'm now joined with Alexander the Mauler Gustafsson, who will be fighting Jimmy Crute in the main event of that fight card. So first of all, Alex, first time I'm interviewing you. Very nice to meet you. Happy New Year, and more importantly, happy belated birthday.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate that.
How old did you turn this week?
27.
27 years young, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So how has it been? I asked Jimmy the same question, I'm asking you now as well. Has it been difficult over the Christmas and New Year, and obviously now the birthday period for you, to find sparring partners, to get the training in, and just that kind of holiday period?
Well, yeah, it's not the best time now to find sparring partners. We have a great team. We always train no matter what holiday it is. There's always people there to train with, so it's all good.
Okay. Well, I want to go back a little bit. Since the fight versus John Jones, how has your life changed? Because now, since that fight, it's been voted the fight of the year for 2013. So can you just talk a bit about how your life has changed since that main event fight in Toronto?
Well, my life looks different now. It's much more publicity, much more media, more fans recognize me, and I think I'm very happy for that, and I'm feeling very comfortable in my position right now and where I'm at in my career. So I'm very excited.
Do you enjoy that, the more media attention?
Absolutely. I think it comes with the job, and I think I'm enjoying every second of it. So it's all good.
And now, something that happened after the fight was this big campaign to be on the cover of the EA Sports UFC game, which you obviously won. Was it surprising for you to have gone through all the different rounds and go all the way to win, or was that something that you were expecting given your fan base?
Well, no, I didn't expect to go that far to the cover. So yeah, it was unbelievable. I think it's great. It's fantastic to see that many fans voting for me, and it's a great motivation. It's a great feedback for me, and yeah, I'm very excited. It's cool to be in the game.
I don't know if you're aware of this. I was speaking to somebody at EA earlier on today, and they said that from the entire base of fans that voted for the cover, 40% of the fans were based in Europe. So how does that make you feel that the majority of fans that maybe were voting for you were actually based in Europe?
Well, it's great to hear. It's great to hear. I think it's cool to see that that many fans know who I am and wants voting for me and all that. So it means everything. Fans mean everything to a fighter, and so it's great to see. Okay.
All right, well, now let's turn to the fight. You're fighting Jimmy Crute. Now, he's ranked outside of the top 10. So have you had any backlash from any of the fans or the media, considering you're the number one contender at the moment, or you're ranked number one, and your next opponent is actually someone that's ranked outside of the top 10 at all?
No, not really. I haven't heard anything about that. I think, first of all, it's a great fight. I'm very excited for this fight. We're both Europeans. So we know each other, and I think he's a great guy and a great fighter. He's a very dangerous fighter. He's unbeaten. He believes in himself. He's very hungry. So yeah, I'm very excited.
His last 3 fights have ended in quite unusual circumstances. How does that make you feel, that the fact that you haven't actually seen how he has potentially finished a fight and there's been a doctor stoppage or an injury? How do you think you've actually gotten to see the real Jimmy Crute in the UFC yet?
Well, no, I think he has much more than what I've been seeing. I know he's very skilled in every discipline, and I think wherever the fight will end up, he will have skills. So I'm preparing for the best Jimmy, and I think it's going to come out 8th of March. Very well prepared, and so I need to do my homework very well, and I have to I'm going to make sure to be ready 8th of March, and I'm very excited for this fight.
Speaking of being ready, how much of your time for this camp so far, and what you've got planned in the next 8 weeks or so, is split up with being in Europe and being in the States?
I'm going to stay home in Stockholm for this camp. my head coach Andreas Chamatkar has steady contact with Eric Delfero at Team Alliance, so they're with me too in one way. But I'm going to stay home because I'm fighting in London, and we're going to we're bringing home sparring partners instead, and so that's how it looks for this camp.
Can you speak of who you're going to bring in to spar with?
Well, we have a lot of European guys coming in, Finnish guys, Polish guys, some Dutch guys coming in, good strikers. So yeah.
Daniel Cormier, in an interview last week, said that there's potential talk of Jimmy Manuwa coming out to train with him. His management seem a little bit against it because obviously it's another fighter from the same division. But Daniel Cormier said that if he can help Jimmy in any way in defeating you, that will be a quicker route for him to get a title shot if he was to beat Rashad Evans. What do you make of this?
Well, good for him. I don't know. That's good for him. It's it's all about believing what you do and train good. It's no shortcuts. It's always the hard way, and that's the way I always go. So I'll be more than ready.
Okay. Now let's turn attention to the actual fight night itself. You're coming into an arena where the main event guy is from London. Have you been mentally preparing at all for the kind of reaction that you might receive in the O2 Arena at all?
No, not really. I have scenarios like in my head, but I've been fighting in that arena before. I see London as my second home fighting in, because it's so close, and I know I will have a lot of fans coming over. I know I have a lot of fans here, so I'm looking forward to the fight, and I think it's going to be a great evening.
I just asked Jimmy how he feels the fight's going to finish, and he says second or third round stoppage. And I'll ask you the same question. March 8th, it's Saturday night. How does the fight finish in the main event?
It will be a finish for sure. I don't know what round, but it will be a finish.
Okay. And quickly, this is now your third 5-round main event, or is it your fourth 5-round main event that you're competing in?
This is my second.
Second? Yeah. So the Jones fight was your first. Okay, I thought the Shogun fight was a 5-round main event. The 3-round main event. Okay. Considering the John Jones fight was the first time that you actually been the full 5 rounds, have you done anything since then to kind of make sure that your conditioning's really on point for a 5-round fight?
Oh yeah. I'm training. I'm doing my homework at home. I got a really great team around me. They know what they're doing, and so I'll be more than ready for 5 rounds. But it's not going to be a 5-rounder though. But I will be ready for 5 rounds.
All right, it's not going to be a 5-rounder. Okay, well, Alex, thank you very much for your time. Best of luck during fight camp, and we'll see you on Fight Week for UFC Fight Night London.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Cheers. Cheers. Thank you very much.